was your favorite thief of the week? Rory or Joshua from Tinder?
Joshua from
Rory
Tinder.
smoked that shit.
Good transition.
Rory
Oh,
smoked that
thanks.
shit.
Bro.
Listen, man, it's Labor Day. I'm here to do labor.
He working.
And white man
You
was
laboring.
Labor Day.
So I came in today and
Come on.
Julian and Demaris were explaining this Joshua Tinder situation. And typically I avoid these on the timeline because there hasn't been a real funny one in a long time. This one I think is fucking hilarious.
Now, I'll be honest, I didn't know what a tabby was.
Me neither.
And we'll get there.
I thought it was the new word for tablet. I'm like, oh, he stole a tablet.
Those are cheap
I can
up
hear
and
that
down.
being a thing.
Yeah, I thought that was the new slang for tablet. Call it a tabby. I don't know.
Tabby are the shoes with like the two-toe things.
They're the pussy
Yeah.
shoes.
They're really ugly.
Like it got camel toes?
Maybe I don't
they
have
do
fashion
camel
sense.
toes. Huh.
I probably don't. I just can't stand these. I just desperately want people to
YouTube.com
stub their
or
toes
something.
when they're walking around.
Those are terrible.
They look like they smell.
Those are absolutely.
How much are they going for?
Oh, these are if you want the official ones, the Margiela ones, those are far more expensive than the ones I pulled up here.
Oh. Yeah.
Either way, the
18,
fucking
A
shoes
little
are
over
terrible.
$1,000.
But I guess the story had everybody kind of like online talking about the tabbies.
Well, who got the inside scoop?
Can we get some audio from this young woman that was on Tinder minding her business?
In the evening, I get a message on Tinder, and it's from the guy, and he's like, hey, did I see you downtown? I didn't know we matched on Tinder before, but guess we did. We start chatting, and then we ended up going out for drinks.
Stop right there. And we can explain her story a bit after this. But I wanted to start with the beginning of her story.
Yeah.
Right.
There's not a red flag of someone that you didn't even realize you matched with on Tinder, just shoot you a message, yo, just seeing you downtown. I'm not on dating apps, but is it
That's
that
true.
easy to spot out someone you just swiped right on like a while ago?
Some people have distinct faces.
Well,
but
maybe they were talking for a bit.
No, she said she didn't even realize they matched. Like
No.
Oh.
he was just able to message her. They had no prior communication. He just recognized her from photos from Tinder.
All right, so
That's kind of sick, but
she met some guy on a dating app.
Mm-hmm.
They hooked up,
Yep.
hung out,
Yep.
went back to her place.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's stop right there. You don't know this guy.
That's a red flag?
Super red flag.
Really?
Just met somebody and it's already come to my place.
That's a
seen
red
Y'all
flag.
never had one of those nights
I've
before?
seen serial killer documentaries. That's how it.
Why is there
Happens.
no one's really killing like that?
No one
yeah?
killing. Thank you, Julian.
No, but
You
they
look
are
like a
rape. They
serial
are
killer.
you're
raping.
murdered.
You have on a
Feeling.
serial killer kit right now.
You really do.
The
But
beard.
point being, I won't kill someone.
Eh,
Kill that
it's
pussy.
not what your face
Debatable.
says.
If who? Okay,
It's giving the
Alright.
night of.
No. Let's
All right.
rank this. Who
No,
in
no.
this room? If anyone in this room, who would kill in order? Like, who would be the first to kill?
You.
Yeah,
Wait, for a serial killer? Like
No,
to
no,
kill
no. Like,
I would murder someone for a reason.
Rory wants
without
to
question.
kill for sport.
No.
You would probably
For
kill.
reason.
No.
Julian, you hang
you
out.
you
hang
would kill
out
for
at,
no reason.
Julian, you hang out at dive bars every night.
So what does
Does
that
he?
do with murder?
That's exactly how
That's
these
where
serial
they
killer
find their
documentaries
victims.
start.
But I don't have one body from a dive. Like that means
We don't
I'm
know
not
that.
a killer.
We
Oh,
don't
then
know
how many
that.
bodies?
We don't know that.
Mhm.
I'm just saying you have the. If they're like, yo, so what do you do? Like, I'm at a dive bar every night. Cops will give you the. Okay. So
And-
alcohol, elixirs all around the place.
Elixirs.
Yeah, you know the elixirs.
spirits,
Spirits
spirits flowing.
and elixirs
Fucking
flowing
witchcraft.
everywhere. All right, cool. Got the shit. Got the non-prescription glasses on, beard, all of that. Once you take it off and shave your beard, you can look like a different person.
Mm.
And he was
That's a good cover.
You have the face kit of a serial killer.
And we're not going to allow on our platform to put out that it's not unsafe to have a stranger come to your house the first night based off Julian being a guy. Like women should not have strange men.
Demaris, would you go to someone's apartment?
Julian bringing
No,
a
no, no,
strange
no, no,
girl
no,
to his
no.
crib
It's
has a
different.
way higher safety rate than a woman bringing a strange man into her home.
What's
That's
the difference?
There's a
That
huge.
men murder more.
Bitches be tripping though.
Yeah, but I mean, once you're in the house, it doesn't matter whose house it is. Once you're in the confinements of a personal space like a home, I don't care whose house it is.
I'm not
No, 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 no,
advocating
no, no,
for
no.
anyone to bring strangers into their home. I'm saying a woman bringing a man into her home that she does not know is way more unsafe than a man bringing a woman he does not know into his home.
Yeah, mine's an escape room.
How was it?
How is that
You
okay
gotta-
for
Can the
your
woman
case?
in the room explain?
Yes. Julian?
I'm trying to tell Maul. Maul's like, how? I'm like, okay, so if a man knows where I live, he knows where I
Oh,
live.
yeah.
He can stalk me. He can come back and break in when I'm not there.
Stop right there. Come back. I'm gonna kill you the first night.
That's a
What are you
fact.
talking about? What's
So
the comeback?
We're back to my point. Don't invite strange men into your home.
Yeah.
Don't invite them to your home and don't go to their home. What do you like? I don't understand what the fuck y'all
I'm
talking
with
about.
both. I'm
The
with
first
both.
night, you mean?
I'm with
Yeah,
both.
like I don't care whose home it is. You should not go to a person you meet the first night. They should not be going to your home, and you should not be going to their home.
I agree. I
Why
then
not?
went to the next
And you
point.
don't
that-
agree because you just said no. I'm saying
Well,
you should not.
No, I said both. You should not do both, but one is in more danger than the other.
Let's clarify. This was not their first time hanging out. They had hung out before. This was their second time hanging out that she brought him back to her house.
Still not enough.
And she had made this point of he's not
Yeah.
someone I would date seriously. He's somebody I would just fuck.
Oh yeah, so bring him to the house.
This is my thing. You don't know that.
Get a hotel.
You don't know that much about that man. You haven't even done your research about this man.
How do
And
you know that?
Because she didn't know he had a girlfriend.
And
You don't even know that he has a girlfriend.
some of
That
y'all
post-
not that good of detectives.
Men are good at hiding girlfriends.
Yeah.
And he's obviously a thoughtful
You could
boyfriend.
probably find out if he was a serial killer before he had a girlfriend. That's how men operate.
But go ahead, Demaris, because you are the woman in the room.
I'm just me personally as a woman, I do more research than that. Second of all, I wish y'all could see, if you haven't heard of this story, please go to Twitter or the internet or anywhere where viral things go viral. And you will see that like she posts his Tinder
What are you,
pictures.
70?
If you look at his Tinder pictures, it gives stealth. Stealth. Like it straight gives
What
stealth.
is stealth?
It gives stealth. Like it looks like he steals.
Stealth? What are you,
Stealth?
is that a Syracuse thing?
Stealth is
I
a
thought you were
word.
saying he was stealth, like that's why he hid the girlfriend. Or like stealth.
Wait, that's a word?
It gives stealth. He gives creep. Like he gives sneaky.
Stealth doesn't mean creepy.
Stealth. Well, stealth can mean like he flies
Sneak-
undercover.
Yes,
like,
exactly. He
under the
gives
radar.
like he gives shady,
But
weird.
stealth
Nigga. He
doesn't
does.
mean steal.
No, I know that.
Oh, and
No,
I
I mean
thought
like
that's
he
what you
gives.
were saying. I was
No,
about to be
that
like,
was no, that was
she
what I'm
just created
saying.
a whole
Demaris
new
just made
like.
me Google stealth.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I should have been more clear about that.
No,
That
no,
wasn't
we're not
what
going
I
to change
meant.
it. It's stealth now.
Yeah,
No,
stealth
but
now.
that's what.
Like,
No,
you're a
he
stealth.
gives.
Yeah, like,
No,
you
he gives
steal.
stealth. Like
Yeah.
he gives like creepy, weird,
He's sneaky.
sneak and steal your
Stealth
shoes
is
ass
hilarious.
nigga.
That's stealthy Josh.
Does he have a nose ring?
Stealthy Josh.
Yeah. He's got
I
a
feel
hoop.
like
He has a hoop nose ring.
the nose ring
Oh my god.
and mutton chop combo.
He has a picture posing with a cigarette.
That's hard.
I mean,
Yeah, anybody that smokes cigarettes steals.
He
What?
steals. Look
but
at him.
this is a very Lower East Side, Greenpoint, Williamsburg type Tinder. Like, there's plenty of guys that don't steal that.
Julian definitely got a picture like that.
I'm
Anyway,
just saying, if a guy has a hoop nose ring and he smokes cigarettes, him stealing your shoes is like not crazy to me.
Nah, that's pretty crazy.
Well, I'm like, oh,
When they're
of
like
course he
$500 shoes.
So long story short, she met this man
He
on
looked like he
Tinder.
would steal your shower curtains.
Exactly. She met this man on Tinder. They hung out. She went. She hooked.
You go in your shower. You go in the bathroom and the rings on the shower curtains just spinning. And
Yeah.
he ripped the curtains off and walked out.
you look out the window and it's Frank Abagnale running down the street
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Oh,
with a
man.
shower curtain in his
Yeah, I
hand.
don't feel sorry for this young lady. I
Well,
mean,
let's finish the story.
So
Yeah.
he stole. They hooked up. After they hook up, he spends the night. He wakes up. They have sex again. He's like, hey, I want to show you this playlist on Spotify. I want you guys to point out the red flags as I'm telling the story. He's like, hey, I want to show you this playlist on Spotify, that I listen to, I think you'd like, but I don't have Spotify on my phone, even though I like this playlist. Can I pull up Spotify on your phone? He pulls up Spotify, allegedly on her phone. Can't find the playlist. Oh, I can't find it, blah, 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 blah. So she realizes that her Mary Jane tabbies by Margiela are gone.
That he inquired about.
That
the
he
night
inquired
before.
about earlier. He said that he wanted tabbies, but he said he wanted the boot ones, which are more accepted by men. I wouldn't really see the men wearing the Mary Janes. That's more of the girl thing, but whatever.
But you're not Josh.
Yeah.
He said
You
he
ain't-
had
you ain't
inquired
beat on the
about the
first night.
boots. She also had the boots, but when she looked around off her shoe case, she realized that the Mary Jane tabbies were gone.
Nice.
She went to go find him on Tinder to ask him if he had seen them. He unmatched with her.
Unmatched.
She went to
Swag.
go find his phone number in her phone. When he had took her phone looking for the alleged Spotify playlist,
Swag.
he had deleted their call history
King.
together, so she could not find him. To make this story deeper, as she posted a video, the video that we were just listening to, she posted that video and was talking about it, letting everybody know, beware of the tabby thief, the tabby swiper, they're calling him. Somebody writes her and says, hey, just saw your TikTok and tried DMing you there, but it won't go through. My friend has been dating him for months and he just gave her a pair of tabbies. Do you have receipts so I can show her? So freaked out for her right now. So then he hits him, or he hits her and he says, hey, I'd appreciate if you took that TikTok down until you prove I did it, which is sick. Until you can prove I did it. People are DMing me for something that I didn't do. She then takes a screenshot of his girlfriend that she discovered in her shoes. He writes her back and says, all right, you got me. I'll get them back to you if you give me a time and a place. I'm just asking you to remove the TikTok is all.
All right, you got me is hilarious.
All right, you got me is fucking insane.
He sounds like a great guy.
Yeah, man.
He
Rob married to pay Sarah. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
That's
you know,
hilarious.
just trying to be a
Peter
good
Pan
boyfriend.
at Tinder.
He's trying to be a good boyfriend.
Or no, Robin Hood. I'm sorry.
What would
Peter
y'all
Pan
take?
at Tinder would be nasty.
What would y'all take?
Peter Pan.
I meant Robin Hood. I meant Robin Hood. I'm sorry.
That's
Peter
what
Pan.
Epstein's Island.
Jesus.
Peter Pan of Tinder.
I meant the Robin Hood of
Crazy.
Tinder.
No, I get it. No,
What would y'all steal out of a girl's crib to give to y'all girlfriend? Like, what would y'all?
I don't
steal,
like-
my girl really liked that and take it.
I would never.
I would. Well, first, I wouldn't steal anything.
So
Yeah, I
he-
don't like. I'm joking.
I-
Like her heart, maybe. Like I don't know.
But we're not asking the
Ridiculous.
important question. He gave his girl a pair of shoes with no box.
Word. Like that's weird.
well, no, he got the box the night before.
Well, no, that box he got.
Hey,
But we
Hey.
live in New York City, so sometimes we have like the thrift store.
I would never
He
give
coulda
my
said I
girl
thrifted.
thrifted shoes.
no, if it's
Why?
from like 7th Street, what are those really nice upper scale consignment stores? Those
Yeah,
are
like
as,
G-Van.
boxes.
as stealth as this guy is, I'm sure he came up with an elaborate lie on why he didn't have the box. I'm sure.
Okay, fine.
You're not giving Josh enough credit.
So your boyfriend comes in the house, Demaris, with a pair of tabbies,
What
no
shoes
box.
ugly as
Thrifted.
dog- as dog.
Thrifted.
In his hand,
tabbies.
he's holding them by the loop on the back. He's just like, "Yo, I got these shoes for you."
About a loop on the back.
The laces tied together.
Yeah, like you put your feet right in them,
Right.
Oh,
Well,
I
you gotta
I
spray 'em,
definitely
like at
no.
the-
I'll definitely disinfect.
like bowling
You
shoes.
like the bowling alley, you go, and then you put them on.
Lysol. Okay.
What if Josh and his actual girlfriend are in like the illest open relationship of all time, where he like sends Josh out to fuck other chicks and bring back goods?
That's
think
actually
that's
a pretty
fire.
Like
good scheme.
you know in Tommy Boy when she marries the father who dies, but it's not actually her son, it's her husband.
Mm.
Like what if they're running that racket and
Yeah.
Josh is just out here doing numbers? They're in an open relationship,
Doing the Lord's work.
so it doesn't matter.
Is that the
So
Lord's
not only does she get her open relationship, she gets fucking
Tabby.
designer clothes with it.
I've seen Casino. I know what Ginger is.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I don't know. This is just
That's probably the scheme.
the fact that people are going crazy over these shoes to me, and is enough.
Is that the real crime?
That's the
then?
real crime, yeah.
Those are fucking terrible.
Well, off air, Demaris was trashing the woman, so go ahead, do that again.
You were?
Do you think he would have stole something else had those shoes not been there? Do
Yeah.
you think he's a serial thief or specific to items?
I think serial thief.
You know, he knew to
chased the
delete
place.
he knew to delete the number once he looked at the phone for the Spotify. This is what he does.
This game is cold.
Like, yeah, he's running around the city. He's just like, he's cleaning up.
That was a dumb thing to happen, though.
Well, how do you guys feel when people inquire about things in your home the first time they're there, if you don't know them?
Yeah, that's weird.
That is a little odd.
That's odd. Somebody in your home that you don't know is odd.
We're past that point.
That
I'm saying
happens, though.
when they're in there, they just start
they ask
inquiring about.
painting. Like, yeah, hey, who's the artist?
That's a little different than inquiring about
Who's the
designer
artist?
clothes. And
Yeah.
you not a stylist.
Well, I
You
mean,
smoke cigs.
well,
on
she
Tinder.
has her shoes out in the open. It was like, she had the shoe rack right there. So
Yeah, yeah.
I could see somebody just seeing a pair. Like, if I go to a girl's crib and she got like her sneaker collection, like the clear boxes, like,
Yeah.
kind of, I'll be like, oh, yo, you got those are hard. Like, I could see myself like
Stealing
talking
them?
about the
Then you
sneakers.
yank them?
Not stealing them, but
Oh.
I could see myself talking about
Your size.
What's
the
that?
sneakers and shit.
What do you
like
think he gave the classic, you're about to get robbed on the train line and asked what size they were?
Yo, massage you.
that? Oh yeah, this is what he
Because
does.
she didn't mention that point. I was curious at any point in that inquiry, did he ask what size they were? Or maybe he has those
Right.
spidey stealth sense that he could see
Well, I'm
the
imagining
38 on the
No, he
bottom.
asked.
after after he beat, I'm sure she went and took the post-sex pee to not get a UTI. And while she was doing that, he probably went up to the rack, looked at the size, and was like, "These are my girl's size,"
Cha-ching.
Mm.
and then put them back, and then was like, "I'll get those later."
Was this not payback for all the hoodies that have been stolen from men with every situationship, one night
Labor
stand,
Day.
real relationship that were never returned? And we don't know if another dude wore that hoodie.
Yeah.
So
but
is it
that's-
that crazy that he gave his girl the stolen shoe?
And the
It,
backpacks,
it is
too.
crazy only because
Is this just not yin and yang? Is this karma not coming back
And
together?
he stole them and gave them to a woman. So he's a hero.
yeah, but the hoodie thing is
He's
different because
just about empowering women.
you're actually giving her the hoodie. Like, she didn't give him the shoes.
She didn't say,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
but every
throw
girl-
these on and walk around the
You're
house."
like, yo, you don't have no, like, you wore
Crazy.
flip flops up
Your
here
feet are
last
cold.
night.
So take these.
It's cold outside, so take these.
Take
Like,
these camel toes.
yeah, that's not what happened. Like, he had his own.
That'd be
shoes
the
on his
wildest
feet.
walk of shame ever. in a girl's toe sandals.
But why y'all not attacking women on this? Because I did immediately.
Why?
I
Attacking
attacked her
women?
because she's
We
not.
can't attack women in 23 Demaris.
That is true.
Okay.
NewRoryNMal.